Ready. So Francine going to present to us. Her speech today is fantastic. F-U-N. Fantastic. Fantastic. Backed by popular demand, Fantastic Theater will be presented by Francine today, and we are very honored to hear her again. If you are wondering what Fantastic Theater is, Francine will share about last year's event and how this year will be even better. Are we ready for Francine? Yay! Welcome, Francine.
Has anyone here heard about Fantastic Theater? I know there's one person in the audience who has. Okay, Susan was there last year. Fantastic Theater was a creative endeavor, and it all started because I belong to 5 clubs. Well, I belonged to 4 last year, but I became a vice president of membership in one and the vice president of public relations in the other, and decided we needed a membership building event. And what better way to do it than to get these clubs together, working together in one big event. And I took this on as a high performance leadership project, and I started doing brainstorming events at our meetings. Instead of table topics, we did brainstorming, and we developed a program. We developed a really good, funny program, and I could tell you all about it. But that would be just a bunch of argle-bargle because I made a highlight clip from last year's program to share what this is all about. Let me see if I can do this again. I did it once. There it is. Can everybody see that?
Yes, we can.
Okay. This was what it's all about. The most fun you will ever have doing professional development, and it was a Halloween themed funny event. And now I shall play the video. Can everybody hear that?
The agenda and the club listing. You'll use the club listing a little bit later on. When it comes time to pick which club you want to go talk to and get more information. Thank you very much for that, Norma. She's going to be counting your boos and all your oohs and all those other words you put in there when you need to be paused.
Especially the oohs. Ghostly greetings from the Grammar Hammer, everyone.
Going to explore the guts of the topics that you have chosen to speak about.
Heard a voice. Oh, so wonderful to haunt you, my dear. You use your finger, and you kind of run your finger down my spine. Oh my gosh, that was really cold. Oh boy, you actually did it.
I'll tell you what is the scariest thing about Halloween. Candy corn.
You have been recognized as the 2022 Bull of the Year. What's your acceptance speech?
If you're gonna have a ghost, you gotta have your sheet together.
Friends, again for questioning.
Stephen King. I would really want to get to know him better-ish. Co-host, will you please post the agenda and the club listing in the chat?
When you started to use the gestures with the finger and the jumping, that set of gestures were just perfect for that idea.
Krista, your speech was spooky. I actually got chills going up my back.
The one, the only, no, it's not Thor, it's the Grammar Hammer. Marilyn, how did we do today?
Thank you, Akeem. The general evaluation is afoot. If anyone would like to hear my general evaluation, could you please raise your hand?
As the keeper of the crypt, I organized the technical team as my final project in level 5 with my motivational strategy staff.
What would you have been doing tonight other than learning all about public speaking? And I commend all of you for stopping by, hanging out. And
this is the part where we open up the meeting to allow people to go into different breakout rooms, or if you'd like to stay in this room and ask any questions of any of the team members, please do. The chat is back open, so anyone can chat to anyone. What do you do?
A real pleasure, guys.
Oops. Was everybody able to hear that? Did that look like fun? We had a lot of fun putting this together. We had a lot of fun doing it, and we're going to have a lot of fun this year doing it again. And what I want to talk about is we learned some lessons last year. We've got a great show, and we're going to fill the cast members with some more talented people. We're going to we might even get Krista to do that spooky speech again. I don't know. But where we fell short last year was public relations. So this year, as my distinguished Toastmaster project, we are revising, we're bringing back Fantastic Theater, but the public relations is going to be robust. We're going to use the video from last year to do short video clips that we could all use on our club's websites, on our club's social media. And we already have one team leader already volunteered. Malcolm Grissom is here from one of my other clubs, and Malcolm is going to be taking on the role of one of the PR leads, possibly doing maybe an interview or something that we could all share on our social media and get attention on our clubs and our program. Now, did anybody hear when Aki mentioned a couple times that in the agenda there was a list of clubs? He mentioned it twice in this clip. There will be a listing of clubs. Each club who participates will get a breakout room so that at the end, guests can go into the breakout rooms and talk to individual clubs. And that is how we are going to build our membership. So if this is something that your club might want to get involved in, because I know we're all in a bunch of different clubs, if this is something you would like to get involved in, send me an email, because I'm building my team in the month of June to start meeting in July. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Francine. That was great. So much information, and we can learn from you everywhere in the world. We need more membership, right? Now I have the privilege to present Miss Stephanie.
Okay, folks, we're almost in a lightning round here. We're a little short on time, so I won't delay. We're going to hear from Oscar, William, Sue Lighthoff, and where's Peter? Is Peter still here?
Yep.
Okay, in that order, please. Take it away. No repeats. Something substantive and fresh.
Yeah, well, thank you for that. It sounds like a very exciting project. For me, where it could be improved is a little clarity in the beginning, exactly what the objective is, what the personal objective is, and if it ties in with something else. So that's where I would come. And then, but I did get excited. I enjoyed seeing the video. A little hard to hear. So if you could maybe just have that highlight to show what it is, and then give some of the lines from there, maybe that would help. And then a clear call to action at the end. Okay, next person.
William?
Sorry, I just got cut off. What was I going to say? I was going to say that I agree with a lot of what Oscar said. But it was a bit unclear because I thought we were supposed to be seeing a video. I don't know if that was just a technical issue or maybe there was no video, it was just an audio. So it almost sounded like a radio show to me. And I wonder if that was the intended purpose. And also the audio quality was not the greatest. So I did have trouble picking up some of the things that were mentioned, but I did recognize some of the voices in there and I think it's a great idea.
Sue?
Sorry, I'm double dipping here. Yeah, really good. I pretty much agree with everybody you said. I think maybe you weren't sharing your sound through the Zoom. We were hearing it through your computer. Other than that, I think it sounds like a great idea, and I'd actually like to be on your team. Next.
Thank you, Sue. Wrapping it up, Peter.
Well, I'm enjoying the idea of people coming on and doing speeches out of their needs, and I think that this is a great venue to do that. I would suggest that if you're going to put a call to action in there, if there's something that you want people to do, put it at the beginning, repeat it, so by the time we get to the end, anybody who wants to volunteer will understand exactly what it is you're asking them to do. Because personally, in both of these speeches tonight, I found that a little bit unclear. Thank you.
Thank you all. Mistress of Ceremonies.
Thank you, Miss Stephanie, and all your team members. This is amazing, fantastic theater. There's no ogle-boggle. Let's go to the theater so we can support Francine. Thank you so much.